with an epic beer review.
Holy fuck.
Exactly. First of all, shout outs to Clement's Homebrew. Thanks a million for sending this out, guys. We did this in our big epic beer trade. You guys can take a look at that video. We'll leave a link down in the description and the notes down there for you.
Thanks, Kevin.
And
thanks, Christian.
This is the 2011 fucking Abyss from Deschutes. Now, you saw they did like this big, gigantic vertical, like 2007 to 2012 on Deschutes The Abyss. And this is the one that got the highest grades. And thanks a million, man, for cracking one of these out of the cellar for us guys. Us poor East Coasters that don't get this beer.
And I live in Pennsylvania, which is even worse.
True that.
Yeah.
Charity. Johnny and I get more Pennsylvania beers than Paul does.
I'm a very poor boy.
That's fucked up. So we had to come to the rescue with a big ass stout.
And they did.
Exactly.
Extract molasses, licorice with cherry bark, and vanilla.
If this tastes as good close as it smells.
With 6% aged in bourbon barrels, 11 aged in oak barrels, and 11 aged in wine barrels, oak wine barrels.
Yeah, then they blend those with 72% fresh.
Yeah, and
stout.
you know, since I'm drunk, I took a sip and I want to take more.
Let's see what happens. Is he gonna fall over?
Man, the nose on this is awesome.
I mean, the flavor.
If it's as good as it smells.
The cherries in there, the vanilla. You can smell a bit of the bourbon in the background. It's actually,
yes,
it's actually pretty high. Don't deep throat it. Do not deep throat the bottle. Oh, he's tonguing it. Sorry, guys.
Good beer.
There's a nice bourbon note.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, pretty big for only 6% of it being.
I wonder what wine they used. Does it say what wine they used? Because I'm getting almost a port quality from the wine.
I don't know. It smells like some red, like you say.
Like a Cabernet
something
or
like
a port.
that. Yeah, I'd say Cabernet.
Almost a Pinot, maybe. A Noir.
No, I don't think so. It's more of a Cabernet.
The closest nose I've had on this.
You're right.
Is
I'm getting more of a Cabernet, like
that blended, like multi-barrel effect.
Yeah. Close.
It's not as big.
You know, but it has a hint of the heavy seas in the Cabernet.
I think the Cabernet is actually coming out in my bottle, my glass rather, a little bit more than the whiskey is.
I agree.
I got my.
I smell the wine, but I smell both. Very good.
These guys, Deschutes, they're out of Bend, Oregon. This is their seasonal winter. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, definitely. I've been drinking. I don't need to cheers. The glass lacing, I mean, it's caramelized. I mean, it's a head that's sitting on the sides there.
A lot of burn from the whiskey in the flavor in the mouth. There's a lot of burn going on. And down the chest too.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You get the alcohol about here, but most of the burn's just in your lips, in your tongue, the side of your tongue, your lips. It's really invigorating. The burn, it just makes your head go, whoa, what am I drinking? What am I drinking?
It's a nice warming flavor, definitely.
I think it's a little thin.
It's actually a thin mouthfeel.
It is. It's a little thin. I mean, if you compare it to Bourbon County, I think the base beer that they use for Bourbon County Big John, or whatever the base beer is, they call it, is a lot thicker and a lot heavier than this beer. And as Paul is demonstrating here, Bourbon County is going to be in his future, which we like. We can't wait till he geeks out and reviews that one. Yeah.
See that?
That's why beer geeks stick together, because you got to hook a brother up.
Word.
What's up with that? What do you know about Bourbon County?
That's why we did some malt liquor, hook a brother up.
Hook a brother up with a malt liquor. Maybe we should have brought you the double malt Colt 45, maybe.
Well, maybe some Big Bear. Bitches.
Exactly.
I'd rather have this.
I'd rather have this too.
Well, the aroma is really awesome on this beer.
You're getting huge amounts of like dark cocoa mixed with milk chocolate at the same time. That standard kind of a nice barrel aged stout flavor. You're getting a massive amounts of cocoa, but like very, very bittersweet cocoa.
I like the wine and bourbon flavor of this. I mean, I'm tasting that.
Well, the Cabernet is just
time.
kicking my ass. I love it.
I mean, I really like that out of this.
It's like that red grape sort of linger in there that you get from a cab, like that spicy sort of cabness.
But
very
vanilla flavor out of the
it's almost
bourbon.
It's almost taking place of the hop aroma. Like the Cabernet's taking place of where hops would be.
Exactly. And the aftertaste I'm getting is of coffee.
Yeah.
Like a dry coffee, like I just drank a Starbucks like espresso shot.
I just want to keep swirling it and smelling it.
The
I just wanna
aroma,
keep drinking.
the aroma is almost better than the taste in some ways.
Beer geek.
Not really.
Stunt drinker.
Yeah,
Pretty
some
much.
drinker likes to drink.
Wow. I'm becoming a beer geek.
Yeah,
I'm
bad for you.
melting.
Too bad for you.
I enjoy it.
I'm melting because I got the fucking fireplace burning my back off, but that's okay.
We need some bourbon.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I set it for like 25 minutes.
It's off. Look at that. You just turn it off and it becomes off.
I'm not smart. So,
Oh my god.
for an 11%er, the alcohol is really well hidden.
11%.
I don't really taste the 65 IBUs that they say this is.
No, I think that's well hid with the
I think
The
a lot
wine
of
and the bourbon.
I think a lot of the IBUs is getting matched by that bourbon note, that bitey bourbon note, because everything basically the IBUs and stuff, they blend away pretty quick. Everything kind of blends down. It just kind of goes down pretty quick. Especially, maybe even if the mouthfeel is a little heavier, it would sit longer and give you more of that chance to get that IBU aroma, that bitterness in your mouth. But
As you can see, Johnny's savoring his. He has glass lacing left. He was thinking that he was in DJ's beer dungeon and was going to have a Kentucky dishwasher. However, not today.
well, they're not allowed because I can go down and get a shot of bourbon and bring it up, but
Oh, we got
We
they
got-
gotta
ride.
go home.
we have to catch our ride, but
So it looks like I'm going to have 3 different Kentucky beer dishwashers, yeah, by the end of tonight.
But,
Because
you know, he can't because that brings out the rage in him.
yes, but the rage is what's going to happen because wife and I alone finally in a hotel room, the rage is going to come out.
we're going to have to run, Johnny. Anyways, they only made 600 barrels of this in
Only-
2011, and that's a shame because this is a tasty ass beer. Johnny's done; he's leaving this, but
I gotta take a leak.
I think all in all, man,
Peace out.
as this warms, the dark fruits really come up in this beer, and it's a lovely drinking beer.
You get your brown sugar notes coming up, your more sweet caramels coming up. It's not so dark and broody. It has a lively high-end note to it also. And it's not just barrel aged this and barrel aged that. The stout that they put it in enough has its own character, and it's coming out. The more it warms up, it's coming out.
And maybe that's why they did the blend, so that it's really hard not to lose the base beer when you make a stout like this. I'll be interested to see when you drink that Bourbon County if you think the base beer hasn't been lost. I don't think it has, because I drank Night Stalker and Big John, and they're very much the base beer, but they've got a fuckload of hops or cacao nibs in them. But this beer, the only thing I can knock this beer on is I wish the mouthfeel was a little thicker. But really, that's almost nothing. It does have a good clingy mouthfeel, because when you spin it,
The
you can
best,
see it.
I almost get a raw
Feeling much
ball
better now.
with the binding.
Good to go? So,
It has to say for me, the best barrel aged beer that I've had is the Rye Rebellion from Full Pint
Oh,
Brewery.
you haven't had anything there.
And then this is very, 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 very good. And just like the same aforementioned Rye Rebellion, the mouthfeel was a little lacking.
It's a little thinner than most barrel-aged beers
Yeah.
that I've had. Yes.
so what do you give it, Johnny?
I give it an A.
Well,
Your turn.
I'm going to give it a 97 on my scale, an A, and that's as high as an A you can get before it's an A+. It's not Bourbon County Stout, and it's not Parabola, but it's definitely an A, and it's as high as an A as you can go, and it's a very, very good beer. 100% quality brew.
9.5 for me. It's a little lacking in certain spots, but it's one of the best beers I've ever had.
It's very good. I would definitely buy it again.
There's more it can achieve on to get an A 100% A.
To me, it's the mouthfeel. That's like
one of the things. If it was more of a creamy, lactosey, kind of just swirling and just trying to just get down your throat, but it just kind of just swirls around that kind of.
it coats the mouth, but it's not. It's like a notch below where it should be in like mouth coating.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I'm giving it a super high A. Johnny's giving it
A.
Super high A or just
I give it an A. I mean, it's an A.
Hey. Excuse me. And Paul's giving it a 9.5 out of 10. So that's a good one. So until next time, guys, remember, think globally.
Drink locally.
Drink locally. Do beer trades.
Don't go to Gettysburg. Drink Appalachian Brewing Company unless you're having 666.
Yep.
Yes, that. Wow. I'm almost tired from that one. Until the next time, guys, support that craft beer movement. Help guys like Deschutes keep putting this shit out. Help beer geeks like DJs BrewTube and PABrewNews get together and keep doing beer reviews. Until the next time, that's a big
Peace
out.